Well, we also have with us Mr.
Thank you,
Vikram
Deep.
Mulye, Director, Product Marketing, SMB, India and South Asia at Lenovo. Vikram brings with him many years of diverse experience in technology, marketing, and much more. So, hi, Vikram. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, good morning, Dipti. Thanks for having me here. Good morning, Mr. Apoorv.
Hi, Vikram. Good morning.
So, Vikram, what do you have to say about what Apoorv shared with us?
It was pretty exciting. In fact, the very concept itself of the kind of business which is pretty unique. I mean, while startups is the rage today in India, I think many of those businesses, to be honest, are pretty much replicas of each other. But I think what Apoorv is doing through Refine is a very unique one. And frankly, I liked what you said towards the end, the candidness in which you said that initial parts of a startup are a lot of heavy lifting. So. Best of luck to you. I think it's a fabulous venture you are driving. So best wishes for more success there.
Thank you, Vikram. Really appreciate it.
Well, now I shall put forth a question to the both of you, and I'll start by asking Apoorv. According to you, Apoorv, what are the top IT challenges that you foresee going forward?
So we are an ISO certified company, and we are very, very heavy on data security and data privacy. Particularly, we hold very, very sensitive financial information. So every step of the way, the first thing we ask, even before building a feature, trying to build a product, is how are we going to secure that particular feature or that particular product, right? So maintaining the IT infrastructure in a particular very, very secure form has been key for us from day one. I think how the ecosystem has evolved is the tooling has become much better, particularly with a lot of the infrastructure moving to the cloud. It has become much easier to manage it rather than the in-house data centers or in-house hardware that we had to manage. There is still a good amount of hardware or IT assets which tend to be around us. We try to do our level best to secure them, follow the most gold standard practices out there. Along with that, we make sure that our employees are educated around how to keep those systems secure and follow the best practices around security themselves.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing that. And coming to you, Vikram, we'll ask the same question. What, according to you, are the top IT challenges that you foresee?
Okay. Interesting. If I were to look at it from a Lenovo perspective, more from a solution provider perspective, what we are seeing clearly is hybrid work is for here to stay clearly. I mean, in the last 2 years, there were debates whether it will be permanently work from home or whether it will return to offices. But I think the consensus seems to be that we will move to hybrid work scenario for most of the organizations. And what are the IT challenges coming up due to that? I think one thing which Mr. Apoorv said is something which I echo fully, which is security. Because in a lot of cases earlier, when data was of paramount importance on security, what customers did is they kept it physically within the premises. But now, since most of the roles are moving outside office, both on the enterprise data center side as well as on client, maintaining security is becoming a bigger challenge for CTOs who we talk to. The other is also having a real-time visibility to assets, doing asset management. Because again, to the same point which I said earlier, when they were in offices and the assets outside were low, tracking those was pretty easy. And a related thing is also to do with device management, device deployment, mobile device management, as we call it. And the last thing which we are seeing, which again is an opportunity for us, the way we see is a lot of CTOs, CRs we are talking to are also looking for quick deployment of assets and better services. Again, to do with the hybrid work scenario, more secure setup which is needed. So broadly, those are the few challenges which we are seeing.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Vikram. And thank you so much, gentlemen, for sharing your thoughts with us. And to all our viewers who are enjoying this conversation, keep watching this space for more interesting stories. This is the Economic Times Cutting Chai Stories.